us see a case study on this Parkinson's disease. So what is this Parkinson's disease? It is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that primarily impairs movement due to the loss of dopamine producing brain cells. So it is due to the loss of dopamine producing cells that the brain cells will be lost. So that will cause the neurodegenerative disorder. Yes, Gladson, can you able to explain the types and the symptoms of this Parkinson's disease?
Yes, sir. There are different types of Parkinson's disease are there. The most common is idiopathic Parkinson's disease. The different types are idiopathic Parkinson's disease, young onset Parkinson's disease, drug-induced Parkinson's disease, and vascular Parkinson and atypical Parkinson. There are two types of symptoms are there, motor symptoms and non-motor symptoms. In the motor symptoms, there are resting tremor, bradykinesia, rigidity, postural instability, secondary motor changes. In non-motor symptoms, olfactory loss, sleeping disorder, autonomic dysfunction, and mental health and conjunctive changes. And the causes and treatment will be explained by Aguila.
And the causes are dopamine depletion, genetic mutation, environmental triggers, lewy bodies, and the treatments are carbidopa, levodopa, dopamine agonist are pramipexole, retigonide, and MAO beta inhibitors are rasigaline, safinamide, COMT inhibitors are entacapone and oxycapone. And Yamuna will explain about the synthesis of retigonide and levodopa.
Retigonide is an example of dopamine agonist. This is the structure of retigonide. Apart from uses in Parkinson's, it is also used to treat restless leg syndrome. It is a type of syndrome which is caused in foot. Let us see the synthesis of retigonide. The precursor used is 1,6 dihydroxynaphthalene, which on treatment with dimethyl sulfate in the presence of sodium hydroxide, we obtain 1,6 dimethoxynaphthalene, which on further treatment with sodium and ethanol and followed by hydrochloric acid and in the presence of water, we obtain 5-methoxy-2-tetralone, which on further treatment with propylamine and followed by reduction with hydrogen in presence of platinum, we obtain an intermediate. This propylamine group is attached to this ketone group and followed by resolution, which is also followed by treatment with hydrogen bromide. This methoxy group is converted into alcohol group. Now this intermediate is treated with thiophene 2-acetic acid. We obtain retigonide to followed by treatment with hydrochloric acid. We obtain retigonide hydrochloride. Then another drug used in the treatment of Parkinson syndrome is levodopa. This is the structure of levodopa. It contains two adjacent hydroxyl groups. Apart from treatment for Parkinson's, it is used for treatment of motor symptoms such as resting tremors, muscle stiffness, and bradykinesia. Let us see the synthesis of levodopa. The precursor used is piperenol. This piperenol on reduction in the presence of Rani nickel and hydrogen, we obtain piperenol alcohol. This aldehyde group is converted into alcohol group followed by treatment with hydrochloric acid. This alcohol group is replaced by chlorine group. We obtain piperenol chloride, which on treatment with acetamide malanoate, we obtain an intermediate, which is followed by treatment with sodium hydroxide and in the presence of water and followed by treatment with hydrogen bromide, we obtain levodopa. Thank you.
So let us see a recap of this Parkinson's disease. Actually, it is a neurodegenerative disorder. It is mainly due to the loss of the dopamine producing brain cells. There are several types of this Parkinson disease. It is common from several related conditions, similar movement symptoms under the umbrella of this Parkinsonism. That is idiopathic Parkinson's disease, young onset Parkinson's disease, drug-induced Parkinsonism, vascular Parkinsonism, atypical Parkinsonism. So what are the symptoms of this Parkinson's disease? there are two types. There are two types: motor symptoms and non-motor symptoms. Which include motor symptoms include resting tremor, bradykinesia, rigidity, postural instability, secondary motor changes. Non-motor symptoms which include olfactory loss, sleep disorders, automatic dysfunction, mental health and cognitive changes. What are the causes of this Parkinson disease? Dopamine depletion, genetic mutation, environmental triggers and Lewy bodies. So how can we treat this Parkinson disease? By using the drugs such as carbidopa, levodopa, dopamine agonist and monoamino oxidase inhibitor, then cyclooxygenase methyltransferase inhibitors such as entacapone and opiocapone. These are the examples of drugs used for the treatment of Parkinson disease, that is rotigotine and levodopa. I hope you could understand what is Parkinson's disease. Thank you.